So recently, an AI bot named Sora has been going viral on the internet for making these really badly made AI-generated videos. And probably one of the most popular of these videos is a Minecraft clip. Or well, their attempt at Minecraft. The thing is, this video is terrible, but for whatever reason, the person who posted it on Twitter is praising it in the replies, saying that it's amazing, that it's 10 times better than actual Minecraft. I decided to make a joke retweet saying that if this post got enough likes, I would make a video absolutely ripping at the AI-generated content. And then the person who made the original tweet replied to it. So with the goal I jokingly made being met, and the person who posted the original video replying, I decided I would do it. Basically, I'm gonna break the video into two parts. One is just straight up Minecraft errors, because it literally says in the tweet, recreation of Minecraft, and it's just not Minecraft. The second part is just going to be the most common error by far in the video, shading errors. And before we start the video, I want to premise that I do support AI in that it should be used as a tool to help you, but if you're making entirely AI-generated videos, what's wrong with you? It literally just takes Minecraft content fun, and all content on the internet. So with all of that out of the way, let's start destroying this. Surprisingly, the durability color of these two axes is straight up just wrong. This one should still be a very bright green, and these two should be darker oranges or reds. Don't even get me started on whatever the hell the spawn egg. Some kind of crappy nether star, and I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be the handheld crafting table from certain Minecraft mod packs, but I'm not sure. Next, can we talk about what this glowing red orb is that just disappears? Oh yeah, let's talk about the bars. The XP bar looks great until you realize the middle one is just missing the line. There's no hunger or armor bar, but you know, maybe this is just an old version of Minecraft. Until he starts walking, and by the way, the axe's sword shows up. I would also like to point out that the sword texture is uneven. 1, 2, 3, 4 pixels by 1, 2 pixels, which straight up doesn't match the sword down here. And again, all of these in this video. Namely, what the hell is that? It looks like it tried to generate some kind of spruce house with a tree top for some reason, and wheels? I'm not even sure. But first of all, what is this pig? One of the craziest replies in this entire video was that the pig looks more realistic. One, the Minecraft pig isn't even that bad. It's literally just a basic pig. Two, how is this better? He just has a gash on his side and just one down here. Someone replied saying that a pig looks like a pink blob. Yeah, it does. That's a pig. Have you seen a pig before? Do you know what those are? First of all, this isn't a pig. This is a hog. We know this because it has these horn things. The next problem is that the crappy AI for combining a goat and a pig, I think. It has the same rectangle dimensions roughly as the base of a goat. And don't worry, we're gonna see its face in a second. It gets a lot worse. If we continue the video, we first of all see that the horn thingies straight up clip out like they're a completely separate entity from the pig. And then as it goes over, the eyes are like stickers. They're literally peeling off. And this one doesn't even have a black pupil yet. We have to keep going for it to just appear away. Oh yeah, and sorry about the video quality. Thanks, Elon. But of course, as we keep going, it gets much worse because after a bit, they just kind of jump. It's like they put a jump cut in the video. It just book. Anyways, so yeah, that happens, and then you're just taller. Oh yeah, don't know if you noticed, but for some reason the number in the hotbar right here changed from nothing to a 3. Don't know where they got the other two from. But the pig starts sliding away, and then boop, gone. I don't even want to try and tell you what those are. This one looks like kind of the body of a crappy horse, maybe? I don't know why the pig's up with blocks, so it is a straight line. This one is diagonal. I'm not really sure what that's about, but let's keep going. I'll give this one the benefit of the doubt because the bitrate is so bad on this video, but if I'm not mistaken, it's just a clump of mushroom, and then for some reason there's some fog physics back there. Another hog that has this white bit underneath it. So we go back, it kind of looks like, you know, they go up to this tree. Suddenly they're 3 blocks tall again. Oh, I see now. It's just a block that is clipping through the pig's leg. Also, the horn just looks flat here because it just felt like not rendering in 3D anymore. And very obviously, this tree is not lined up with the other money than I do now. The blue blob strikes again. As we're gonna keep going. What are those? For some reason, they just have absolutely no collision. But the pig has a head animation now, which that's pretty cool. Pretty big improvement. So long as you don't see the blue block clipping into its things I kind of missed. I don't know what that is. I can't tell if that's a water error or just some crappy build. Checked, clouds don't cast shadows on each other. Oh hey, I didn't notice the blue blobs in this one too. One more thing I noticed right before reaction image just dropped. It is literally me on a Monday morning. Its legs also became more flat. Don't know what that's about. I was literally just about to compliment the water because it actually looks pretty clean. But then as it gets closer, you realize that you don't even know what's going on in here. And then it gets closer and it's just a hole. I mean, these do appear in very old Minecraft versions, but what is that? If you go back, this is very clearly angled and then at like some kind of gate. But why would a house have a gate going into a pond that large? Once again, what even is that? Oh, I was about to say that's it, but I just found another error. That's weird. He doesn't have any hotbar slots selected. And then randomly right here, the sword just kind of does that. It doesn't even reselect the hotbar slot. It just goes up and down. Where does it happen? Oh, it's right right before this thing just becomes 3. Actually it for the main errors. But as I said before, now we have to go over the shading errors. Because of course the person that posted this video just had to talk about having better shaders than Minecraft. But don't worry, we will be proving them wrong. So let's start from the beginning. Hey, look at that weird flower. I don't know what that is. Anyways, I don't know if this is a shading error, but it's definitely an error. I just realized if you watch the cursor through the video, it like jumps. Like it just, what the heck? Anyways, let's start washing. As you can see, there's no player shadow. That's pretty normal. We actually see the sun. It's in this corner. This is the shadow of something that has the sun directly above it, because that's how shadows work. Right back here, when he's walking up, this is almost a perfect rectangle. Look at that. Also, I'm noticing the hind legs just don't exist in this shot. That's funny. And as he goes up, it turns towards the sun and actually does show one of the horns. But for some reason, its nose, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, I want to, and this should be this part. But again, the sun's over here. This literally shouldn't be happening. So, you know, is how shadows work. Less fortunately, why is it so small? This giant tree casting this tiny shadow. Minecraft trees don't even have shadows. If this is supposed to be a recreation of Minecraft, it is literally just wrong. Even a shader pack wouldn't do this to your game. It's just wrong. I have a couple friends that are pixel artists, so I wouldn't know much about. Last on the face. This is all significantly darker up to this line specifically. This part's also a lot darker. And you realize, oh, that's just the face texture. Instead of having an actual shading on the pig, which by the way, this side is also darkened, the pig just shrinks and he disappears. Also, have you noticed that the grass is just lime glomerate on top? You'll also notice how there's like tall grass back here, but whenever you get closer, it just becomes taller? Why is there 2 tall grass on top of each other? Anyways, back here, this is obviously spruce wood, and this is oak tree generation. So, you know, just not the right trees, but that's okay. We also have what seems to be an attempt at birchwood back there, and whatever that red pile is. Most of the shading errors aren't in actual shadows because this video has almost none, despite the person who posted it commenting on it. But the mobs themselves just have really shitty shading. There's just a line here and here for no reason. I don't... why? And once again, the sun is behind us. This is a new tree, and find out that the tree shading is the same on every tree. Because the sun is here, yet the shadow's facing the exact same direction as the other one. Interesting. And of course, now the pig has a circular shadow, because why not? And they actually give this weird thing a shadow, but what is that? I'm starting to think this was the attempt at sugarcane, but it really is just 2 grass on top of each other. This tree shadow is facing this way when the sun is this way, and yet another wrong thing. And why are there just dark splotches? I thought they were fish, but they don't move. They're just there. Also, what is this cursed? What? These just aren't blocks. Why is it so thin? I take it back, guys. AI is great. They added vertical slabs. Also, what's going on with this tree? Why does this tree have a lump in it? Why are these ones so skinny? Why does this look like a Pokemon? Why is there a crafting table in the water? Why is there a splotch of black over here in the water? Probably the most blue. And it's quite funny. Also, the handle of the sword is also blue because we don't know what colors are. And somehow, I think that's it for this video. I think I've ripped it. Fortunately for me, linked a second video. I'm not going to go into this video in crazy. Wouldn't be a good video if the shadows were just wrong. Pig waddles backwards. The shadow tries to fix itself and then instantly goes in the wrong direction again, but it kind of works out. There's soul sand in the overworld. At least I think it's soul sand. It's also sticking up slightly, which would make you think it's soul sand, but soul sand's down a pixel, not up. The face of this chicken is a giant box the size of its body. That's not how chickens work. He's holding a sword, yet his fist is out. They actually got the XP bar right, except for the fact that he also has 3 swords in that slot. I'm not really sure what these weird fruits are. Maybe like a pineapple and a sour gummy. Yeah, if you look closely, I think the grass texture actually is the same as this texture. Oh, yeah, and also all of the grass over here, completely different textures for each one. Why is that one so much smaller? Pig runs back. Why is there skin on the ground? It looks like they took like the skeleton texture with like chain armor and just put it on the ground. This one's like leather. Weird. The vines in this tree are in the middle of the leaves, not between leaves, not on the outside of the leaves, just in them. But you know what? I'll give them that. That's more realistic, if you will, because Minecraft's a game all about realism. For some reason, it really likes to generate floating trees. I don't know why that is. I don't know what color this wood's supposed to be, but what is this conglomerate? I think it's supposed to be a villager based on like the arms. What is that ungodly face? I'm not even gonna grace this thing with a description. That's just weird. Once again, shadows their fingers out of the water, just like, I wonder where it'll go. Once again, it really likes, why not? I don't even want to think about these mini blocks. That just hurts my brain. This person, let's look at this flinching animation. It starts going out. It jump cuts away. The hand shrinks for a second and then re-enlarges. Yeah, there's just a jump cut. Knock, knock, oh, knock, 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 knock. Okay, so jump cut. It gets smaller. It gets very, really sure what that's about. Anyways, post-punch, they turn towards these things, these vile creatures, and then the video, of course, just ends. That was fun. Anyways, there's a lot more errors in this video to be seen, but let's just go through the comments for a second. Sora can simultaneously control the player in Minecraft with a basic policy, also rendering the world and its dynamics in high fidelity. Yeah, these capabilities can be elicted. This guy does not know what these words mean. 0 shot by prompting Sora with captions by mentioning Minecraft. Even has more dynamic shadows than Minecraft. Crying emoji. Sorry, rolling on the floor laughing emoji. My bad. Yeah, I think we already debunked that one. That is exactly true. Also, can I point out, this is like the Minecraft Lego set? This isn't even Lego set. This is just some like crappy Minecraft toy. He's asking why it jumps a lot. The other videos are not jumping like this. Make it more realistic. Once again, rolling on the floor laughing emoji. This guy loves his emoji. I don't know how jumping more makes it more realistic. And apparently not jumping is also part of the videos. Not sure how that's supposed to make it realistic, but cool. So at first, before I even made my tweet, he just hasn't gotten a response. So this guy calls out the fact the pigs are just disappearing, which is a fair point. And he responds with, animal glitching away is totally common in Minecraft? Where did they get that from? I don't think I've ever seen that happen. Ever. I've seen it happen with like Zoom mod on modded Minecraft. Never seen it happen in vanilla. And this guy, of course, just says, no, it's not, because it's not. Oh yeah, I love when I play Minecraft and the pigs are walking backwards and disappearing. You must have never played on a server hosted on your friend's laptop? Why are you thinking you can just do? Hey, look, it doesn't have audio. Thank God. I can't tell if this is generated or not. They went to grab the cup and their fingers merged together and they slapped it off the desk. I don't know what you're talking about. It's either so over or so back for Minecraft streamers. Dude, Minecraft streamers make bank. I don't know what you're talking about. Have you seen a Tommy Innit stream? Minecraft, but if I was on... Oh, that's a good one. Good job, Jordan Walden Phil. Creepy how smooth it is. Kind of creepy how inconsistent it is. I read this and I just imagine the jump cut part where it just changes height. Of course, the person with AI art in their username and a blue check mark would say, stop! Mind blow emoji! World, yes. Gameplay, not yet. How about world, no. Gameplay, no. If it can be generated in real time though, then it should be useful for playing any video game. Does this guy know what generated means? Because you're behind them. Like one going on where you like have to trick AI into letting you into their home. That's pretty cool. Oh, we've gone to the... I think I'm gonna have to call it there because there's not too much else I can yell about. The rest of the replies are just people saying, hey, this sucks, or people advertising their own AI bots. It's kind of funny. Oh, how I've missed you, pig. You guys see any Any mobs disappearing anywhere? No? The mobs look pretty here, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Anyways, that is the end of my AI ripping journey. I hope you enjoyed watching me destroy this video. Once again, I think AI can be cool and it's a pretty useful tool. Whenever people say this is going to be the next big thing, I'm kind of skeptical. I have no doubts that it'll evolve and grow and get closer to real Minecraft, but at the same time, as long as people know that it's AI, they're not going to watch it. You know what? That's a problem for the future. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe to actual Minecraft content. Anyways, that's it. See you in the next one. Bye.